tests for hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid. Now this topic will help us to distinguish hydrochloric acid like from other acids and all. So the first test by which we can detect or identify hydrochloric acid is we can use a glass rod and dip that glass rod in ammonia solution and get it near a gas jar which is filled with hydrochloric acid. We get dense white fumes of ammonium chloride. I'll write the reaction first. Ammonia gas, when reacts with hydrochloric acid, we get dense white fumes of ammonium chloride. Ammonium chloride. So the observation is, like when a glass rod dipped in ammonia solution means basically it will be ammonium hydroxide, and when brought near a gas jar containing HCl, like we get dense white fumes of ammonium chloride. So I'll write the test here that a glass rod dipped in ammonia solution, which is nothing but ammonium hydroxide, and brought near a gas jar containing hydrogen chloride gas. So the observation which we get, it's dense white fumes of ammonium chloride. Now the second test by which we can identify HCl gas or hydrochloric acid, it's when dilute hydrochloric acid is added to silver nitrate solution. I've written this reaction like behind, so I'll write the reaction first. So when silver nitrate solution, it's added to dilute hydrochloric acid, we get nitric acid and silver chloride, AgCl, which is a precipitate. We get curdy white precipitate. Now the precipitate is filtered, like the silver chloride precipitate is filtered, and we know that this precipitate is insoluble in nitric acid and also in water, but the precipitate is soluble in excess of ammonium hydroxide. So filter the solution first, and the precipitate which we get, which is silver chloride precipitate, curdy white in color, to this excess of ammonium hydroxide is added. Excess of ammonium hydroxide is added. Now this curdy white precipitate dissolves in excess of ammonium hydroxide to form a complex salt named as diamine silver 1 chloride, and this is colorless. So the color change is that the curdy white precipitate of silver chloride dissolves in excess of ammonium hydroxide to form a colorless solution of diamine silver 1 chloride plus water. We balance the equation first. Now we have two atoms of nitrogen. It's only one nitrogen. I'll add two. There is one atom of silver on the left hand side, one atom of silver on the right hand side, one atom of chlorine on the left hand side, and one atom of chlorine on the right hand side. The number of oxygen atoms, if we see, like it's 2, so I'll add 2. Hydrogen atoms, like 5 multiplied by 2, it's 10. 6 plus 4, 10. Equation is balanced. So the observation which we can write is when silver nitrate is added to dilute hydrochloric acid, we get curdy white precipitate. This curdy white precipitate is soluble in excess of ammonium hydroxide to form diamine silver 1 chloride, which is colorless. The third test for hydrogen chloride gas or hydrochloric acid, it's reaction between manganese dioxide and concentrated hydrochloric acid. Concentrated, remember, the products which are formed, it's manganese chloride, or we can say manganese 2 chloride plus water and chlorine gas, it's released. Now the gas which is released, chlorine gas, its color, it's greenish yellow. The color of the gas, it's greenish yellow. Balance the equation. See the number of chlorine atoms, it's 4. I'm going to add 4 directly. So 1 manganese, 1 manganese, 2 atoms of oxygen, add 2, 4 hydrogen, 4 hydrogen, reaction is balanced. Now the gas which is obtained, the greenish yellow color, chlorine gas, the only possibility from where the chlorine gas might have come is from concentrated HCl. So this reaction also proves that this reaction proves that HCl contains chlorine. HCl contains chlorine. The chapter is over according to the scope of these syllables. There are some cancellations in the chapter, like reaction of oxidizing agents such as this reaction, like MnO2, manganese dioxide, with concentrated HCl. This reaction is included in the syllabus, but the other reactions are not included in the syllabus. It's given in your textbook. Aqua regia concept, it's not included in your syllabus. Uses of hydrochloric acid, not included in your syllabus. So whatever I have written in the notes and also the video which I have sent, only that much explanation y'all can learn. So I end this video here.